first fan 哈，他是很小就到美国去，他也不是台湾人，他是越南的。那时候共产党占据南越的时候，他是逃难的，坐那个小船出去的，所以很辛苦差一点就没命了逃难。所以他到美国去的时候还小，才15岁、16岁。那么他在 UC Berkeley 毕业的，他的学士学位是 UC Berkeley， 然后 PhD 就跟Richard Norman 用 PhD， 所以他 PhD 跟 Master 通通在哥伦比亚毕业。那哥伦比亚毕业以后，在 NASA 跟我做一段时间。然后后来到 Princeton 去教书，那到教书教一阵子，然后就转到达摩，也许大家没有听过达摩这个学校，那达摩跟那个 Princeton 跟 Columbia 都是常春藤学校，都是名校，在美国是同等级的名校，是很难进去的。那所有的学生大概都是10%左右。就是有申请的，最多只能去大概4%才能进去。那么今天刚好他们到台湾来就请他们来我们这个课给各位介绍一下他们做的研究，然后他们研究状况是什么。那各位同学，我想你们英文一定比我们早学英文好很多了听大概应该是比较没问题但是假如说听的有困难的话大概双语名词会比较有困难但是这个是一个好的机会，让你们多接触一下不同的学校、不同的领域，那么大家做的是怎么做？所以我们今天他介绍的，不一定你听得懂，但是将来你也许会接触到，我在什么时候听到过，这样也好，所以你们注意听了好不好？这个很难得机会，从美国那么远东岸飞到这里，坐飞机，在飞机上都要待20个钟头，很远，是另外必须是另一半。好，那我请他一会儿
Right, so good afternoon. My talk has to do with models, and in this course you have learned system ID, right? So you know about EIA, OKID, so you're familiar with models. So I'm going to talk about those kinds of models and also other types of models, which are reciprocal inverse models. And unlike the previous talk, you will see no equations in this talk. Okay, sounds good? Alright. Now, I came from Dartmouth College, and my guess is most of you don't know what Dartmouth College is. So let me spend a few minutes to advertise my college. Okay, and then I go to the main topic. Okay, so Dartmouth College, Hanover, New Hampshire, USA. Now, you probably know of the Ivy League universities. You probably have heard of that name. And this list contains of many famous universities, and there are 8 of them in the United States. And Dartmouth is one of the 8 Ivy League universities. The other remaining universities are on that list, and you know most of them. And in terms of ranking, in the US we had this ranking for US News and World Report. This is last year's ranking, and Dartmouth is ranked number 9 on that list. So it's a small college, but it's very nice. And everybody else on this list has the name university, except MIT. But Dartmouth has called Dartmouth College. Okay, that's just because of tradition. Dartmouth College is a university. Just by tradition, it's called college, but it is just like anybody else in this group, and it's very highly ranked in the U.S. Okay, now a few pictures of Dartmouth. This is where Dartmouth is located. It's on the border of New Hampshire and Vermont. So this is the river that connects the two states, that divides the two states. This side is Vermont, and this side is New Hampshire. And this area you see over here, that's Dartmouth College right there. Okay, so it's right on that border. So from my office, I can walk through Vermont in about 10 minutes across this river. This river divides Vermont and New Hampshire, but New Hampshire owns the river. So the border of the two states stretch to the shoreline on the Vermont side. So if you buy a fishing license, you can fish up until the Vermont border if you buy a New Hampshire fishing license. Okay, so this is, I'll show you a few pictures of the college. Okay, this is the campus. So it's a typical New England campus. That's the tower, the clock tower up here is our library. That's the oldest building on campus. That's 1769. The college, Dartmouth College, is the ninth oldest college in the country. That's bigger library again. And that's
in typical weather.
In the typical weather, we have a lot of snow in the winter. Usually, when December comes, snow starts falling, and that same snow will stay with us until April. So, you got it. And but I like it. It's very beautiful. That's a business school. That's a top business school. That's a medical school. And that is our engineering school. And people who like to play golf, Dartmouth has its own golf course. And if you want to ski, Dartmouth has its own ski mountain. And with old ski slope. Okay? And want to go fishing? That's the Connecticut River. You can fish. And there's a lot of fish to fish from. Okay?
You can get the boat.
You can get a boat. You can rent. Dartmouth has its own boat house. You can rent for $5. You can rent a boat and row out to the river. And there is a little island downstream which you can come there and park your boat. And there's a little cabin. You can stay overnight for your own picnic. And so with a small group, you can rent your boat, row for a mile or so onto this island. You can have your own mini vacation. Okay, so that's Dartmouth. Okay? Alright, now let's get serious. I'm going to talk about three kinds of models in this talk. Forward models, reciprocal models, and inverse models. So the type of model that you've been doing in this course are forward models. So let me give an example of how such a model is used in my research. Now, this is a computer model of a city downtown area. So these are streets, okay, and these are high-rise buildings. So, so this is a few blocks size dimensions of a city, and suppose we have an explosion of some sort, and we want to study how sound propagates throughout this environment. Okay, so this is signal propagation, sound propagation. So what people do is that they build a supercomputer model of the city, and then